Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Typically, we play Star Wars The Old Republic on Friday nights, but tomorrow's Halloween, so you're getting it a day early instead. I don't know when I'll upload this to YouTube and Odyssey, probably in, like, December. We are actually pretty behind on the Star Wars uploads for those, just thanks to the month of October. But yeah, let's get Rick on board and we can get things underway. Is it free to play?
I'm not sure. I think you have to pay for it, but I haven't seen it a bit.
Ah.
But it shouldn't be that expensive, though. It's an indie title, so it's not going to cost a lot.
Yeah. Maybe once I start my new job in January.
Alrighty then.
Because right now, my biggest concern, it's like, my biggest concern is, my CalFresh is getting delayed.
Yeah, I heard the snap's running out on All Saints Day.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, All Saints Day is November 1st.
Although, according to the CalFresh office, they're not stopping it. It's being delayed. So, how long it's delayed for, we don't know.
My guess is for CalFresh, since my guess is the state of California is probably going to take over and just fund it themselves somehow. Though my guess is they'll probably have to raise taxes to pull it off. That's what I suspect.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, I forgot we were on Ilum.
No, we're on Hoth.
Oh, Hoth. Yeah, that's right. Ilum's the PvP planet.
Yeah, you can't do shit on Ilum.
So how did it become the PvP planet again? Was it designed to be a PvP world, or did everyone just choose this like, oh, this is where we're gonna fight?
It was designed to be the PvP world, which makes sense because it's the one planet where, I mean, lore-wise it makes sense because, you know, lightsaber crystals, and we are at the height of the Sith and Republic empires.
Right, I see. Alright. Well, there's some quests around here that we have, so how about we go ahead and start exploring... Oh, well, first we should group up.
Yes.
And then we can go around and start accepting some quests.
Oh yeah, so, Omen's birthday present arrived in the mail the other day.
Ooh, what'd you get him?
It was a present for me, actually. He got me a he thought he was getting me a copy of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Switch, and that's what they had written on the packaging, and then it turned out to be the Wii U version, with a sticker that says New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on it.
What?
Yeah, so I'm like, Owen, you might want to get your money back. They sent the wrong item. And so he sent me like a screenshot of the refund request and the QR code, so I'm going to have to drive down to Staples, apparently.
Jedi. Never expected to see one of your order out here. Is it true that the Force can guide you to people? I've got that ache in my gut, says my boys are in trouble. At my age, you learn to trust your feelings.
What do you mean, your boys?
Recon Company, first squad, toughest boys I ever trained. They were due to report back hours ago. I sent them to check out some caves nearby. Should have been routine. Don't tell them I said it. They're the best we've got. Anything that stops them is a danger to the whole base.
What takes out a whole squad before they can call for help?
That's why I'm worried. There shouldn't have been anything out there but caves and ice. That squad's in trouble. If they're alive, I need someone tough enough to help them. If they're not, we need to stop whatever got them.
It will be a pleasure to help, Sergeant.
I knew I could rely on a Jedi to help. They last reported in from these coordinates. I'd start looking there. Those boys are counting on you.
You know what's really funny, Seth? Your outfit kind of looks black and blue in this lighting.
Yeah, I was thinking about that in the last episode, actually.
Break.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the white and gold dress from years ago.
Yeah.
Come in, Dina. Repeat, come in, Dina. Respond. Blast it!
I still can't believe the fact that being white and gold or black and blue was pertinent information to a criminal trial.
Keeps interfering with ours. I can't contact
Murder case, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's wild.
The White Maw is certainly persistent.
They're like bugs. You kill a few, or the whole nest springs up somewhere else. The communications network keeps the pirate factions coordinated. Every time they organize a deep space raid, we're buried in static. We can't respond. Can't receive updates on Imperial activities, nothing. Listen, I know you... Can you help? I'm worried the pirates have intercepted my signal and they'll move their comm systems before we can strike.
What can I do to help?
I need you to destroy their communications equipment, all of it. Make sure there's nothing left they can rebuild. Be prepared for some heavy resistance. The pirates will do anything to protect their profits.
Deal some damage. Perfect job for my lightsaber.
Alrighty. We got 2 more to go. There's one over here.
Yeah, this little Ugnaught.
Ugnaught.
Republic High Command send? You come? You help? No, yes, and
What
maybe.
can I do to help?
Droid problem. It critical. I engineer, build cold-resistant battle droids for Republic. Give big bang. But delivery ship crash. Droids survive. Stuck in full defensive mode now. Very dangerous. Use Scour for design specs. Smash droids, salvage data cores, and irreplaceable parts. Then I rebuild new model for Republic. I get all pay you do?
Creating better defenses against the Empire is a worthy cause.
Good, you make day. You soon-to-be great Republic hero, maker of battle droid army. I don't know, I don't think we should be helping make battle clankers. That just sounds like it's gonna bite us in the dick later on. Is there anyone in here? Yes, there's a Twi'lek in here for a quest. Can you believe this? My lieutenant said those White Maw pirates were dumber than... But it seems the pirates hired some animate tech geniuses to do their thinking for them. If this report's right, we're in a world of trouble.
There must be plenty of salvaged ordnance and starship cannons for them to work with.
Weapons? Wish it was that simple, sir. The Animids are building something called the arc emitter. Destroys any equipment that runs off a generator. They cut off everyone's heat and power just like that. But they've only got lousy White Maw equipment to work with. Might be a way to trick that arc emitter if you can get close. Hell yeah!
I think I could help you.
Best plan would be making that emitter target itself. Boom! No salvage left for the White Maw. The Animids are working the arc emitter. Get hold of one, calibrate it at a control point, and jam it into the emitter. Wonders of technology will do the rest.
Alrighty, so we have 2 heroic quests. Look at that.
Yep.
Alright, so I guess we'll prioritize those first, and then if we have time, well, depending on the time frame, we'll do the rest.
It looks like the heroic missions are at these...
north.
Well, there's one at the south as well. 2 at the south, actually.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, they're all around here, actually. Well, how about we do these ones first because they're closer? Because they're like just up ahead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, actually, yeah, there's one like right here, actually. Let's see.
Oh yeah, so I've got to figure out a situation with Odyssey.
What about Odyssey?
Well, we don't have enough credits to keep uploading videos on Odyssey.
You need credits to upload a video?
Yeah. Now, you can earn credits by watching, having enough people follow you, having enough, or inviting people to use Odyssey that use your join link. But...
You know what? I can see why Odyssey did not become the big, like, competitor the way, like, Rumble did. Like, I'm sorry, that just sounds really convoluted to me.
Well, you can earn the credits also by watching content on the site, so theoretically, this shouldn't be a problem, but here's the thing. I have found, like, 15 channels that I want to subscribe to on Odyssey that are basically channels from YouTube. 15 out of hundreds on YouTube.
Yeah, I can see why that'd be an issue, because that's the thing, too. It's like, it seems like nobody really uploads on there. At least with Rumble, you have a decent-sized content chunk, whereas, I don't know a lot of people stream on Odyssey.
I upload on Odyssey because I actually like it better than Rumble, because Rumble is all politics, all the time. We are the outlier of use cases for Rumble.
I don't know, I went on Rumble recently, they had a bunch of stuff from movies and gaming on there.
Well, maybe Rumble's changed in the months since I was uploading there on the regularly.
I mean, years. When was the last time you posted on there?
Sometime last year.
Ah, interesting. Because I checked a few months ago, and it seemed like... Because they're pushing gaming a lot in the past few months, so... Really need to change. Oh, by the way, I'm finding some battle droids. Whenever you're ready, I can appreciate your help.
I fell down a cliff and got into a fist fight with a Wampa.
You're fighting a Wampa?
Yes.
That sounds fun. I'm just finding some double battle droids.
Yeah, a hulking Wampa at that.
Aw, man, that sounds so fun. Alright, that's it.
I was trying to find the location in which the battle droids were located, but looks like the best way to reach that is going up this hill. Hey Rick, I had an idea.
Yes.
I've been thinking about doing a D&D campaign for the community, but the thing that I'm wondering is, should we do like a Star Wars D&D, because there was the Star Wars tabletop role-playing game. Should we do regular D&D? And if we do Star Wars, when should it be set?
I have no idea. I've never played D&D before. I think maybe to get started, we can do the classic one just to get people familiarized with the rules, and then once we get better at that, then we can try the Star Wars variants.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, where are you?
I'm finding that I am right near where the thing is. There's a giant dish where I'm at.
Yeah, there's like a giant wall of ice separating me from you. I'm trying to figure out if I can go around it or if I need to climb up it somehow. That looks a lot like... What the fuck is this? Why is there a mossy rock here on Hoth?
I have no idea.
Okay, I found the battle droids.
Yeah, you should see some yellow lights popping in the sky. Ah, there you are.
I don't see yellow lights.
Oh, never mind. I thought I saw you for a second. Never mind. There's a green crystal where I'm at.
Fuck's sakes, this thing is brutal. Why am I taking so much damage?
Oh, you're still fighting that Wampa?
No, I'm not fighting a Wampa. Now I'm fighting a battle droid and it kicked my ass.
I see. Let's see, this is interesting. Should I head back to...
Yes.
Yeah, let me see if I can get back there. I'm gonna head to the Drift Hills Republic Depot. Maybe you can meet me there.
Yeah, give it a bit. I gotta call a medical probe and wander back there myself, because the nearest med center is, like, on the other side of town.
Oh, that's not good. That's okay. So... Okay, I'm back at the thing. I'm just gonna walk to your location, because it looks like I'm close. So, let's see. See a giant ice wall.
There's the buildings.
You said you saw buildings, right?
Yeah, I'm back at that area we were at with the quests.
Perfect. I didn't go too far. That's great. Hello.
There you are.
Hey, there you are. Hey, you want to heal up first before we get rolling?
Yeah, shouldn't be too long. I'll just meditate for a second. There we go. Okay, there's that droid that kicked my ass.
Now you have me in your side. Looks like our friend is fighting the other droid.
Yeah, I don't know why Kira's fighting that one. I didn't tell her to do that.
That's alright, we're almost done with this one, we'll help the other one.
Alright, we've got 1 out of 10 data cores.
Oh, I have 4.
Okay, well obviously that didn't sync.
Well, yeah, because we're in different locations, that's why. That's okay, there's plenty of bad ones here, so we should have an extended time. Man, we should have went this way in the first place.
This is where I was trying to go when I was walking along that ice wall and fell and ended up fighting that Wampa.
Is this planet really bright?
Yeah, the lighting on Hoth is fucking... It's like real snow where the sunlight reflects off the snow, and the snow is like super bright because of it.
I'm curious, what is your in-game graphics mode set to?
Let me check once we kill this probe droid. Alright, let me go into preferences, graphics, vertical sync enabled, 1920 by 1080, frame rate 80, refresh rate 60. I have it set to custom. My shader complexity, my anti-aliasing is very high, my texture quality is high, my shader quality is high, character level of detail high, texture anisotropy is high, character texture anti-atlasing high. Basically, I have everything maxed out.
Yeah, you know what's funny? That's what I had before I started having those heating problems, and then I kept lowering down the general settings. Now I'm trying to raise it back up since it's been performing consistently well with my cooling mat now, so, I think if this goes well this stream, I'm going to try moving it up to high, just to see how it does, and if that goes well, then I go to ultra, and if that goes well, after that, then go back to what I had before.
Yeah.
So I'll admit, when I went to low, the game looked so bad, and now I'm trying to get it to look decent again. It looks more fun to play when it actually looks good. Which is funny, because these people one of those guys who didn't care about graphics as long as the game was fun, but like, man, when you have your things that low, it does impact it.
Oh yeah, no. I wasn't always a graphics snob, but after playing Nostalgia on Melon DS on my computer, going back to like lower end resolutions on Android is so hard. It makes me so happy that I figured out how to get Melon DS working on Android too, so I can get that level of detail. Look at these crystals.
Yeah, I saw over there.
They look like needles.
So, how many salvage data cores do you have?
I have 4, but I have 1 out of 6 irreplaceable parts, and then there's the 8 plans that we need to uncover. Oh, hold up. We have light coming from these droids. Irreplaceable parts, that puts us at 3 out of 6. Oh, what's this? Looks like a data pad of some kind. Droid plans.
Oh, you're right. Yes, there are little tablets on the floor. Well, I keep an eye out for those.
I found another one.
Ooh.
That puts us at 2 out of 8. And here is a third. And there's a 4th right here.
Ah, nice. There we go. We're already halfway there.
Looks like if we go this way, we should run into more of those droids.
Yeah, that's about right. Ah, yeah, you're right. Okay, here it is.
My force.
That puts us at 5 out of 10 data cores. Now, I saw one of those tablets earlier. Let's not run off. Let's grab this really quick.
I found that one right here.
Oh, good work. I wonder if I can beat this thing on my own. Probably not.
I mean, I did, but it took me a while to get through, admittedly, and I had to use my power boost to get it.
Oh yeah, so unfortunately I have no mouth and I must scream. The gameplay footage got corrupted near the end of the game.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you were mute for a while there when I was watching.
Well, I wasn't mute. There was just something... the Streamlabs was just completely shitting the bed, and I don't know what caused it. We had some drop frames today while I was streaming the Pokemon horror games, and I don't know if it's thanks to a recent Streamlabs update. Streamlabs usually is pretty good. It doesn't usually cause problems like these, but this is... It did update recently, and I've heard people talk shit about when OBS updates, it causes all sorts of problems for them.
Yeah. Hey, Seth, did you get all the data cores yet? Or are you still looking?
No, I'm still looking. I'm at 7 out of 10 data cores, 5 out of 6 irreplaceable parts, and 6 out of 8 droid plans.
Like 6 out of 8?
Yes.
I'm only at 5 right now. I must have missed one of them. Okay, I now have all the... I'm just missing the plans right now, but I'll help you find the rest of the other two.
I found one of the... I found the plans.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, I'm standing right on top of the data pad.
Yeah, I would take care of this guy first, I'll get right over there.
I'll back you up. This thing knocked me on my ass when I fought it by myself.
I wonder if you can use more companions if you're playing by yourself.
No, you can only have 2. Or, no, you can only have 1 at a time.
Oh, I see.
Interestingly, if we had more people with us, we couldn't use our companion. One of us would have to opt out of a companion, or if we had 2 people, we would have... Neither of us could use companions.
Oh. So it's only 4 people per party.
Yeah. Also, Rini and Omen couldn't make it to karaoke night, so I'm half considering us doing something different for Halloween. Because I feel like karaoke would be kind of boring with just the 2 of us.
Fair enough. I'm sure there's other stuff we can do in the meantime. Oh, you know what we can do? How about, wait. How you word this, Seth, but, right now the PC version of Faith is turned to 1.66, and that version actually unlocks the survival mode, and it gives you the option to disable the humans.
Yeah, but I already played Faith this month.
I know, but did you do marathon mode though?
I tried to actually, but then there was some weird shit going on with my computer, and I had to accidentally closed out of the game when I was debugging the next morning. So I didn't finish marathon mode. I got to the beginning of chapter 3.
Alright, I see. Yeah, if karaoke mode doesn't work out, then we can just do, holy shoot, look at that.
Yeah. That's a clanker with the hard R. That's what that is. See if I can execute it. Yeah! I started using my superpowers.
Why are you eating exactly this one?
Take that.
I thought it dropped something for me. I will equip that.
There's one right here.
I still need one more plan. Oh, you found one?
Yeah, I need one more plane too, actually. Maybe I missed one on the way back. I think let's circle back and should see one. Did you get this one here?
No, not. Well, I got all of them at this point.
Okay. I just need one more and I'll be all set. Do you need anything else?
No, I think we got everything here. Now we need to do the destroy the comm systems and recover the diagnostic pad.
Oh wait, hang on. I need to get one more droid battle plan. That's ahead.
I think I see
Oh,
one
hang
up
on.
ahead.
Yeah, I found it. Never mind.
Okay.
I got it. All right, perfect. Recover a diagnostic pad. Oh, that's one you have, right?
Yeah, that's on my quest list.
Oh, I have it too. Okay, good.
Oh, these droids are healing each other. That's cheating.
That's why I gotta do one at a time.
You filthy little clankers. You dirty rust buckets.
It's so funny. I was actually gonna work on a playlist for the thing. If we're not doing karaoke, then I'll just hold it for next year.
Yeah, maybe next year we'll have Rini, and maybe then Rini will be ready to like come back to guest starring on streams and stuff like that, and maybe Omen will have better luck with his schedule.
Take that.
Hey, do you have Dust by any chance?
I do. I actually played Dusk last year and completed it in like three sittings.
Wow, good for you.
I do find it funny how Dusk, the main character of Dusk, actually looks like Omen's current incarnation.
That is hysterical.
Did you know that Dusk is canon to the universe of Faith?
Yes, I actually found the mock-up of the shed where Gary has the letter to the main villain from Dusk. And one of the monsters in the one monster in that area is actually a character from an enemy from Dusk as well.
Yep.
I do find it funny in the letter Gary basically makes fun of the Dusk franchise, saying, like, yeah, I'm not into all that stupid stuff. I'm actually working games right, so
Yeah.
your stuff,
Although, you know what this means, right?
What?
This means that the Lovecraftian pantheon exists in the same universe as Faith and all that implies. Because at the very end of Dusk, you fight Nyarlathotep.
Yeah, I wonder how much it changed to do with the fact that Faith got New Blood as a publisher, because New Blood's also the company behind the Dust series. But because initially, that probably was the case in the start, because Faith started off as an indie game series, and then with the release of Unholy Trinity, that's what got roped into New Blood.
Yeah. Did you know that... Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, there's actually a bit from Dusk that inspired an aspect of the design of my next TARDIS.
Ooh, fascinating. So where are we going next?
South. If we keep heading south, we'll reach that next vicinity of the signal jamming and tech diagrams missions.
Alright.
But yeah, I really liked the stained glass spiral staircase in Dusk, and I actually incorporated that as part of the design in my next TARDIS. Let's see if we can go around these Wampas. I've already picked a fight with one of them, and it doesn't end well.
Yeah, I agree.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing all the way over there? That's not south, that's east.
I'm getting around the hole. Let's cover this wall first. Alright, hang on, I need your area. Actually, you know what? I'm heading to where you're at, because that looks a lot easier to traverse, so I'm heading that way.
I'll wait for you.
Alright, then. Man, this planet is so bright.
Oh yeah, so I
can
tried to
barely-
stream Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion, and get this.
Yeah, what?
When I tried to play it, the game turned into a little square that took up maybe 10% of our display panel.
Interesting. Did you figure out, were you able to figure out how to change the screen size?
I tried going into the game's INI file and overriding the game's aspect ratio with my own measurements, and that didn't do anything. I tried enabling windowed mode so I could tab out and adjust its display in Streamlabs. That it wouldn't display in windowed mode.
Dude, what are you doing? We gotta get away from here.
I was waiting for you.
I was up here. I was on the hill. Really? You ran into the path of a Wampa?
No, I didn't run into its path. It just saw me and decided to follow me. We outran it, though. Looks like... Defeat White Maw Pirates, 19 out of 20? Okay, sure. Might as well.
Oh, this is the icy intervention.
That's 1 out of 20.
Yep. Hey, that dude has a cat baby.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if he's the same species. Because this guy looks pink or purplish, and Cad Bane is blue.
Just a different color to see it's not the same species. I mean, Charlie's coming with all sorts of colors. Yeah, it's the same species.
Probably get moving. Galaxy in peril and all
You
that.
can tell in the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the diagnostic pad.
Nice.
Easy to calibrate it.
I did not... Oh, yeah, it picked up for me as well. Sweet.
Hey, it's a white male trooper. Oh, white ball. He's a white male. You know, I heard there's apparently going to be a bunch of riots that snap doesn't get extended by the first. And I mean nationally. Maybe not in California, but it looks like it might happen in other states depending on how the situation goes.
Yeah, It's not a good situation. Of all these social programs, I actually think Snap is one that we shouldn't get rid of, because I've been there before. I know what it's like to need to be able to afford groceries and not have the resources to get them yourself.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but the issue is, right now, the biggest issue is that it's very prone to fraud. There's a lot of people on Snap that just use it to get cookies and snack and ice cream. And they're not even using it for, like, its intended purpose. And I think the program should be...
I get where you're coming from, but the problem is, where do we draw the line? Do we ban people from buying frozen pizza, even though that's one of the more cost-effective options, as far as, like, food to spending ratio?
Well, I don't even say it's like the frozen... I don't know if you've seen a video. There's a bunch of videos on TikTok on people on SNAP benefits, and it's some of the most entitled bullshit I've ever seen in my life. They're not people that are starving. So first of all, it's only people are morbidly obese, which tells you one thing. And number two, they act like because they're on SNAP, they're just entitled to just live the life of rich and famous, even though they don't work. It's like, sir or madame, that's not the point of SNAP. The point of SNAP is not to let you be rich at work. The point of SNAP is to make sure you don't starve in the streets. Like, it seems to me you've lost the point, good sir, or madame. And all enough is the people struggle the most that suffer from this, because they get lumped in with all the crazies.
Now, I'll fully admit, I do buy hot Cheetos when I make my grocery runs, but like 99% of what I buy is actual food.
I actually heard somewhere that someone's actually trading in their EBT cards to get raw cash and they spend it on drugs.
Yeah, that's laundering, and that is super fucking illegal, even without the drugs. Oh, hold up. I think our screen just dipped. Rick, can you do me a favor and confirm if we have sound once the picture comes back?
Checking right now. Yeah. Let's see.
I only see a black screen. Let me go into our. Okay, 28 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 35%. So this is weird.
Yeah, we're only 39 minutes in. So, has this happened before?
Yeah, remember, I was streaming I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream earlier this week, and the footage got corrupted.
Oh yes, that's right. No, but did it go black like this though?
Yeah, it did. And then it also happened when I was trying to do the Nancy Drew stream earlier today. Although that happened during the intro, and then it didn't happen again while I was doing gameplay, so I kind of just, like, decided to roll with it.
Okay. So,
it doesn't look like it's buffering. That's the weird part. I'm gonna close out of Twitch on my phone and see if refreshing the stream on the phone does anything. Is it black for you, or can you see what I'm displaying?
I have no idea what you're displaying, but let's see. I just quit the app. Let me see. Wait, the button.
Okay, we have picture. Do we have sound?
I see the photo. I don't hear anything yet. Give me just a sec.
Yeah, I see you talking. I don't have sound.
Let's see.
I'm half tempted to ask the technicians who worked on my computer to have a look at it, just because we've been having so much trouble with the recording software this week. I tried running Malwarebytes and ESET, and they came back negative. I haven't run Tron yet. I did run it earlier this month. I don't know if that'd fix the problem, though.
Interesting. I'm not sure. I do see the stream. I don't hear anything. Let me check on YouTube and see if we hear anything there. Alright, let's see here.
And again, the dropped frames. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end stream, and we're gonna break it into two parts, essentially. Network error.
Alright, I heard the thing, so...
We're good. Do we have visual on Twitch?
I'm booting up the stream right now.
Okay, it seems that we're live.
Yes, I hear the audio, I see the visual, we should be good to go. Alright, let's get back to the game and let's keep on adventuring. There, I have the shield right here, so if anything happens, I'll be the first to know. Alright, let's see if we have some pirates.
Take that.
I do find it funny when everyone jokes about piracy and it's like, oh no, we're not endorsing this, we're totally doing it. Is there some like weird YouTube rule where like you can't mention piracy on the platform?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, in that case I probably should have said that. Because I know we're streaming on YouTube.
Well, you can't endorse it or tell people how to do it, is what the rule is.
Oh! Okay, I thought it was just you couldn't talk about it.
No, you can talk about it.
Okay. Now to be clear, for those in the chat, I am not endorsing piracy. When
I am.
It's all... Hey, are you trying to get us banned on YouTube?
Yes. Because fuck YouTube.
At this point, can't fall.
Okay, I can't see. I heard a sound notification saying that somebody just followed. Shadow Master 3. Thank you for following us. Hope you enjoy your time here. I don't know if that's on Twitch or what.
Don't worry, we'll figure out. Sure. I think it might be on YouTube. Either YouTube or Kick. We'll figure out.
Oh, you know what? I think it's a bot. Let me go nuke their ass.
I'm fighting a gorilla.
Love your stream,
Actually,
super
like I said-
motivating. I'm streaming on Twitch too. Let's connect on Discord. No.
I'm fighting a gorilla.
Love your
Who's this
stream,
connect
super
on
motivating.
Discord?
I'm streaming on
follow.
Twitch too.
What is this, LinkedIn? See, that's how you know it's fake, because no one says connect on Discord.
No.
That's a LinkedIn thing. Alright, that's 2. 4 more to go.
Where else are these comm control panels?
It should be just up. I think we have more up here. There should be at least. Oh, we got a turret. Oh! Hey, this wall broke my fall. Nice.
I might have to call Caesar and ask him if he can lend me a hand with the computer, just because I've been having so many problems with this that I'm starting to suspect that there's something wrong.
Yeah, could be a rootkit, a virus.
I've gotten malware so many times on this machine that it's kind of hard to believe. I don't think it's a rootkit because I haven't seen any rootkit behavior. Like, I'm not getting performance. I'm not getting resource eating for like when.
I'm dead. Tell me when you're ready, and then I'll do my thing. And you can do your thing more accurately.
What's that piano music? Do you hear that?
What piano music?
I think it's the game music, but I'm not sure. It sounds like weirdly unfitting for what we're doing. Yeah.
All I'm hearing is like eerie vibes.
Oh, are you dead?
Yeah, I just revived myself.
Okay.
Oh shoot, you could revive me. Damn it. I'm an idiot.
As a piece must they need others who must his
Did you see any computers back there?
No.
Oh, that's pretty wide range, so maybe there's more to see.
I found one that's glowing.
Really?
That's 3 out of 6.
Cool. There's one up ahead.
That's 4 out of 6.
Yep, just 2 more. You know, I think because we both died to reset the map, so...
Oh, here's another one.
Oh, perfect.
Just
Alright,
one more to go.
Woo.
Now, where is our last computer? Oh, I see one. Right over here.
Great job destroying the comm system. I'm organizing my men to round up the pirate technicians who escaped. And the best part, no interference. Thank you.
Alrighty, perfect. That's one time quest down. We only got one more to go, and that'll be it.
Incoming at break.
Oh yeah, so something really funny happened yesterday.
Oh, what's that?
I was about to do a certain activity, and my cat suddenly jumps on my desk, looks at my monitor, and then just looks at me with the most disappointed expression a cat can possibly convey. I was so embarrassed by my cat's stare that I'm like, you know what, I'm tabbing out. Fuck it.
Alright, that's funny. Let's see.
What are we doing right now? Use the arc emitter control panel. Oh, I
Yeah,
wonder. Mission items, calibrated diagnostic pad, heroic transport tech diagrams. What? Okay.
I think it's a location on the map. There's a green thing where, yeah, arc emitter control panel. It's that's the thing we need to go to.
Okay.
I just gotta figure out where it is.
Well, it's very close. It looks like it's up here on this ridge.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's get up there.
Take that.
These guys are kicking my ass.
Alrighty. That's fine.
Cannot enter emitter queue. You do not. Oh, fuck. Hey, think you could lend me a hand?
Yeah, let's hear these guys first, and then I'll get to you.
Be
Oh,
careful.
there you are. Found you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got. He heals very well. Alright, one more to go and then I'll be able to heal you. Fuck you. Alright, let's not wait for it. Got you covered, buddy.
Much appreciated.
Alright, get on up, boy.
I don't see an option to accept revive.
Okay, let me try this again. Ah, there we go. That's what it was. I don't know what that was for. Okay, now you should be able to accept.
There we go.
That's why I like the revive thing. You just go up instantly and you're right back to the quest. So we did this one. This one's done. So the next one is...
Well, there's something to the west.
Oh, yeah, we finished it already. Yeah, so we're all set. We finished all the time ones. So this is all just, do any point. Okay, cool. So let's head back to where we were. Ice Claw. Is that a story mission for you? Or is that a side quest?
Ice Claw, Wampaden, Frozen Search and
Frozen
Rescue.
Search and Rescue. Yeah, it's for both of us. Let's hit that one.
Yeah.
I just saw my task list. I'm like, wait, no, it's for both of us. We can both do it. Yippee! Oh, there's Swampas here. Guardian
Yeah.
entrance. Oh man! I was hoping we could avoid this. Oh no, we got a whole horde! Oh wait, these guys are easy! Never mind. I thought it was gonna be-
I remember saying something, and I cannot for the life of me remember the context. Oh, I remember what it was now.
What?
I was rewatching our Mario Party drinking game stream, and Drunk Arbiter decided it would be funny to reference the Mel Gibson quote, if you get raped by a pack of wild NWAs, it'll be your own damn fault. And I said if you get... Mel Gibson said that to his wife during an argument they were having. And for whatever reason, Drunk Arbiter decided to say, if you get raped by a pack of wild Luigis, it'll be your own damn fault. I don't remember why I said that, though.
Probably because you're playing with...
Mel Gibson's fucking crazy.
Yeah, did you hear he's finally doing a sequel to Passion of the Christ?
I heard it's gonna be shit.
What made you say that?
Casting decisions.
Yeah, I see. I heard they couldn't bring back the actor for Jesus in the first one.
Did you know that guy got struck by lightning during the filming of that movie?
Yes, I was well aware. That's a crazy story. There were a lot of crazy stuff on that production. Also, the fact that Mel Gibson funded the whole thing himself.
I didn't know about that part.
Yeah, because he was trying to get a studio to back up, and nobody wanted to fund the project, so he just did it himself.
Gotta respect the grind.
Yeah, kind of like Francis Ford Coppola funded Megalopolis.
Yeah.
Did you have films in like 50 years to make?
Yeah, I did actually. Coppola sold his winemaking vineyard to fund it.
Oh.
I'm still mad that the DVD that I bought of Megalopolis turned out to be the German dub.
That is hysterical. You couldn't put it to English?
I don't know. My DVD ripping software lets me choose tracks. I haven't taken it out yet. I don't know if it has an English track at all. If it does, I can work with that, but it might not. It might only be in German.
Stars, I thought we were dead. Stars, I thought we were dead.
Is there
one more?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I thought we were dead.
Might be deeper in the cave. Should be around here.
Well, there's nothing else here, so I guess we're just going deeper in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I see more of those ice crystals, but we got a Wampa here. I'll take care of the Wampa, you free the captives.
Stay down.
Alright, now it turns to the captain. Let's get out of this cave. Let's get
Back
out
to
of
the
here.
surface!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Rick, of the short stories that I've written that you've read so far, which one has been your favorite?
If I were to guess, probably the one where you regenerate the first time. Mainly because of how it kind of, like, shows the story from the perspective of, like, Father Garcia as the final battle's happening.
Oh yeah. That's actually Rennie's favorite too, believe it or not.
what's interesting about Fate Chapter 3, unlike the first two games, the third one, you get basically all the notes in chronological order. Like, as long as you're just following the main story and scanning different items, you can get them all pretty easily.
Yeah,
in the
but
first one, they're just kind of scattered across the map, so you kind of have to, like, explore a bit. The second one, I think, is okay. It's a bit more sequential, but I think it's also easier to miss stuff if you're not paying attention.
yes, and the bad ending in Chapter 2 is super fucking cryptic.
Oh, definitely. And you have to work for it, too. It doesn't hand it to you. It's kind of fast, because in Chapter 2 you have to work to get the bad ending, but like in Chapter 3 it's the opposite. Like, I actually got the bad ending in Chapter 2 to prep for Chapter 3.
Yeah, the bad ending of Chapter 2 isn't actually canon, though.
Of course not.
Also,
Yeah,
I don't know if you know this, but they changed up something with the, where Father Garcia... you know that bit in Chapter 2 where Father Garcia helps Father Ward ward off the specter of Miriam Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Father Garcia can die during the third phase of that fight, and there's not really a lot you can do because Miriam Bell is invincible when she's teleporting, but she can teleport on top of Father Garcia and kill him, which is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, that was stupid. Basically, when that happened, I just put the cross up as soon as I see her, and that usually cancels it out.
Well, the problem is you can't stop her from teleporting in that phase of the fight.
No, but because when I was doing that fight, you know, granted I was playing the Switch version, but it is in the PC too. I was able to hold the cross, but as soon as she showed up, I did the cross, and then just like she just stopped, and then moved to the next part.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, in Chapter 2, I'm pretty sure it's just a nightmare
to meet
sequence. I
you.
don't think those events
I'm
actually
Dominic.
like happened, at least not the way like 1 and 3 did.
It's a bit more than just a nightmare, though, because how you perform does affect who contacts you during the end. Somehow Gary and Father Garcia do know about John's actions during the nightmare. Because in the bad ending, the cult show up and induct him and have a ceremony in his backyard. And if you get the ending where Father Garcia dies in the dream, or conversely, you've done some of the rituals but not all of them, Father Garcia's letter will be slightly different, saying, "It's not too late, John. Your soul can still be saved."
Yes, that one I did say. But only if that ending, the only canon ending is actually the first one, because the two letters you get in the first one are the exact same ones you get at the start of Chapter 3.
Right. Basically, the good ending of Chapter 2 is canon to the story.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, and actually, apparently the Chapter 2 demo also is canon somewhat.
Yeah, Chapter 2's demo is weird, though. I actually don't consider it canon, because how do you reconcile that with the events of the main part of the Chapter 2?
Yeah, I don't consider it either, because I know some sources list it as its own chapter. I consider it's much like the Chapter 3 demo, which is meant to try out the game, effectively. Also, what the difference is, you could say it's just another nightmare that John had regarding the aftermath, because Chapter 1 takes place exactly 1 year after the failed exorcism, and then Chapter 3 takes place about a month and a half later. Or a month and a week later, I should say.
Yeah.
And Chapter 2 probably takes place the night before Chapter 3. Like, the night he goes to... Oh, here he is, right here.
Yeah, his mission is on cooldown. We don't talk to him.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe you got him back safe. Thank you. There's nothing worse than telling a family their loved one's been killed. You saved me from that pain.
I'm just glad they're home.
They wouldn't be if not for your help. You've made an old officer very happy. Thank you again.
Okay, that was weird. Alright, so... what is next on the mission quest?
Well, all our objectives lie to the north, so north we shall go.
Let's take the shuttle. We'll head that way.
I don't know. No, because there's something that's basically midway between the Auric base and where we are right now that we need to do to contact those survivors.
Are we? Okay, let's just walk quickly to there and then we can see it. Because we're almost at the things. Oh, you're already there. Look at that. Oh, Christian soldiers walking
With the cross of Jesus going on before. I love Onward, Christian Soldiers. It's probably my favorite hymn.
Alright. Oh, it's right. Yeah, you're right. It's basically in the middle there. Interesting. And your story thing's out there, that way.
I gotta say, I'm still surprised that Rinny's favorite is the faith epilogue story.
I mean, it's basically a retelling of the good ending in Chapter 3 with, like, your regeneration tossed in there.
Right. I knew it would be boring if I just retold the events of the game, so that's why I decided to tell about it from Father Garcia and the Arbiter's perspective, and have the Arbiter separate from John in the final battle. Looks like we're still a bit of ways from the objective.
Yeah, we're almost there. Just gotta walk a bit more further and we'll make it. You know, I actually did slightly different from what you did in your ending. Whereas instead of going with Father Garcia, I actually went with Lisa.
What happens in Lisa's ending?
It's basically the same thing, except instead of doing the fist thing, he actually holds his hand like, you know, boyfriend holds his girlfriend's hand, and they drive in the car together. Oh, wait, there's something here.
Which ending do you think is going to be canon to Chapter 4?
I think it's gonna be the Lisa one.
Really?
I'll explain why after this cutscene. Hey, Paul.
Am I seeing things? I didn't think there was anyone else left alive on this planet.
What's the word from Auric Base?
Why are you guys so dark?
Static.
Were you hanging out in the coal mines?
Yeah, they're clearly black.
Auric Base is in bad shape. They took heavy casualties and they need all the help they can get.
See? I told you to stop being so negative. They didn't leave us. They're just nearly all dead.
Right. You're a model of optimism. What about our mission? We can't leave the sensors like this.
I thought you'd be anxious to get back to the base. Did I miss something?
We came out here to check the long-range sensors. They were damaged in the attack, but they're easily fixable.
If you can get to them. Which we obviously couldn't.
Without the sensors, Auric Base is blind. They won't have any warning the Empire is coming. If you can reach the arrays, you can bring them back online. There are a lot of Imperials in the area, though.
We'd better get moving if we're not gonna freeze to death. See you back at the base.
Well, we got some sensors to fix.
Yeah, I think... Okay, it looks like the long-range sensors are... The closest one is to the west, and then we'll circle back around to...
Southwest, I should say.
Yeah, we'll circle around counterclockwise.
Sounds like a plan.
So, why do you think the Lisa ending is canon to Chapter 4 of Faith?
The reason I speculate that is because basically throughout the whole trilogy, the reason those events happened was mainly because of the failed exorcism and desire to save Amy. And so, in the canon, in like the good ending in Chapter 3 where you do all that stuff, it ends with you completing the exorcism and freeing Amy's soul. And with Amy's soul free, there's really no incentive to go really... Because that's the thing. That's the between, like, you know, Father Ward and Father Garcia. Whereas John's goal was mainly to save Amy's soul, whereas Garcia's the one that really wants to go after the unspeakable. So, I would argue with Amy's soul freed, there's not really need for him to, like, fight the demons anymore, and if anything gives him a break from the whole demon hunting arc rather than to keep hunting, like, perpetually. Plus, I did see a screenshot from a Faith game that had Father Garcia running. It was almost in a PS1 styled environment.
Yeah, so that's one of the extras in the in the goodies folder of the game.
Yeah, so what I think is going to happen is we're going to have a time jump to like the late 1990s, and Faith Chapter 4, rather than being like an Atari Apple II, Atari 2600 style game, it's gonna be a PS1 style adventure.
I really hope they don't. I am not a fan of PS1 style graphics. I think that gaming attempted 3D too soon, which might be a hot take. I actually think that we would have had better visual games if they had gone 2D, if they had embraced the horsepower that generation brought and done it in 2D, like what you saw with Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
You could argue Third Strike is that as well, but the problem is those 2D games actually did pretty bad because of the fact that they weren't in 3D. Exactly the mindset, there wasn't just developers doing this, there was a huge demand for 3D games during that time in the late 90s. Like, especially the PS1 got, like, yes, the PS1 could play 2D games, and they were pretty beautiful 2D games, the PS1. But the issue was a lot of people just wanted to go 3D, and so developers, honestly, outside the Game Boy Color, there was just no way to make 2D titles during that era. At least not if you wanted to be successful.
Well, we'll see. I think that 2D has better art direction than PS1 style graphics. And I know that's kind of an interesting take as someone who was playing Nightmare of Decay and Dusk these past couple Halloweens. But I stand by it. And plus, this whole Atari style of graphics is kind of Faith's signature deal. It just wouldn't be the same game if it wasn't in Atari style.
Right. I never get where you're coming from. Actually, it would be really cool. Imagine if, like, you know, John and Lisa get married, they have a kid, and the kid, because John's blue, Lisa's yellow, and the kid is green. I don't know why, I think it'd be really cool if that were to happen. Because, you know, because blue and yellow make green.
Yeah, I guess. Oh,
but
yeah.
There's also another thing I want to say as well. Because you have to keep in mind, John Ward is not, like, it's actually an excommunicated priest. Because he was excommunicated following the failed exorcism in 1986, so...
Is it a legitimate excommunication, though, if it's done unjustly and to save face for the Vatican?
Well, you gotta keep in mind, John did get married after the events of that exorcism.
Did he?
And, her name was Molly. But she basically left after the events of the first game because John was having all those nightmares, and she was worried that John was going to relapse again, so she just left.
Oh! I thought she was just, like, a friend who decided to cut contact with him. I didn't know that they were married.
No, that was his first wife. And knowing her, she probably filed for divorce, most likely, especially married outside the church. That could be a possibility. So, yeah, so basically he'll be free to, since he didn't marry in the church to begin with, he could be free to marry somebody else. And unlike Molly, Lisa actually grew up with Ward at the Snake Meadow Church, so they have a history together.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why she... Okay, so we just go back to base on that one.
Oh yeah, so did I tell you why I wrote that that Faith story? I wrote it because I needed a break from the horror story that I had been writing.
Yeah, that thing was getting pretty dark, but very fascinating, I will say. Which is kind of funny, because Faith itself, I would argue, is a very dark story.
Yeah, but, like, we're not... there is... but in Faith, you don't have, like, people being vivisected or infected with the plague, you know, malicious science by quack doctors. There's no hint that anyone's been sexually assaulted. I mean, yes, Gary's a fucking nonce, but even then, they don't really allude to that all that heavily. You really have to read between the lines to realize that.
Alright, so I gotta get some...
recover Togruta clearance permits.
Yep. It is somewhere...
My guess is they're probably being dropped by enemies.
Oh, maybe. There are some enemies nearby.
Incoming! Defensive positions!
Also, Omen is getting a redemption arc.
Oh, is he now?
Yes.
So what brought this about?
I was playing I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and I realized that it would be interesting to have the second Arbiter meet his brother's final incarnation at the end of his life, and basically have them have a chat where the Arbiter basically has to say, okay, I have to resolve not to kill you, but I still have to stop you until you get to this point in your life.
Interesting.
Because basically in the lore of the Arbiter universe, Nimdok is the Omen, the Omen's final incarnation.
Ooh. What is that? Is it like the Misty, where it's like a good version of like the Master?
Yeah, basically, actually.
That's where I figured this was going. So I'm guessing he's in the second to last incarnation.
No, Omen. The thing about Omen is that right now he's basically using occult practices to grant himself, or I don't know if it's body hopping or if it's just like, or if it's the fact that he's like stolen regenerations from other Time Lords.
That is somewhere not to explore. So where did you go?
I had to go to the med center because I fucking died. And now I have no idea where I am. Oh, I'm right next to you.
Well, I was gonna go revive you, but then you just, you disappeared.
Yeah.
And now we're based.
And you know what? I'm gonna once I write the story, I wanna put a poll to the audience. Does the 109 years of suffering that Nimdok endures, or Omen endures as Nimdok, redeem him in the end? Because Nimdok actively participated alongside Mengele in the experiments the Germans were running on their concentration camp victims, and Nimdok's experiments also directly led to Am's creation in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Oh, interesting.
The entirety of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream takes place in an alternate timeline where the Cold War went hot and just never stopped, and AIs began to run it.
Ah, I see. So basically, the Cuban Missile Crisis was not averted.
Yeah, far from. Yeah, the Cuban Missile Crisis could be seen as the igniting incident in the Cold War running hot in that universe.
World War III. I don't know. I feel like World War III is kind of like Civil War III, where people were fearing about happening for decades and it just never happened.
Right.
Yeah, and thankfully, I think the closest we got to World War III was actually Trump got shot. Because I bet you if he died on that day, oh boy, things would be very, very bloody. We will probably have to go to arms against our family members.
Yeah. Where the hell are these stupid clearance permits?
Let's kill that monster. Maybe he knows.
Yeah. It's as good a lead as any, I suppose.
Incoming! Defensive positions!
Because, yeah, I don't know if you know about, I haven't told you about this, there's second Arbiter adventures that haven't happened, and will probably happen, and will probably be streamed after I've regenerated into my third incarnation, kind of like how we got first incarnation adventures mixed in with my second ones, just because I didn't think to get around to it at the time, and I wish I had done it, but the idea came after the fact. Basically, between the Arbiter fixing the TARDIS and undoing the Paradox Machine and returning to Stardew Valley, there was the Wolfenstein games.
We're under attack! Repel the imps!
I think the problem is our quest area overlaps with this like weird story mission thing. So like, maybe we should complete that first and then try and like do this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go further south so that way we're not overlapping. Maybe we'll have better luck if we go south.
Maybe.
Because yeah, between fixing the paradox machine and going back to Stardew, the second Arbiter travels to the world of Wolfenstein to basically hunt down Omen and lay the smackdown on him. And then once oh, sorry, I'll let you go first, and then I'll say.
After start, we're talking about future Arbiter lore while you're still the Arbiter.
Well, I mean, it would be this. Again, it would be my second incarnation that did this. It's just stuff that hasn't happened yet. But again, because we have a time machine, you know, who the fuck cares about when things happen? And again, like, Doctor Who does something similar with Big Finish's publishing, where they'll just make stories for... they'll make new stories for old Doctors, essentially, and that's what this would be.
Ah, I see. Wait, what's this? I think I found it.
I think we did, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, no?
It was just some purple thing.
Okay. Let's see about these guys.
Oh, we're outside the objective range.
Oh, that's not helpful. But yeah, one of the consequences of undoing the paradox machine, though, it's revealed once the Arbiter goes back to Stardew that he basically, that because he dismantled the paradox machine, not only does Wolfenstein get written out of reality, because that was holding the timeline together, but Stardew Valley gets written out of reality too.
Oh, so the Arbiter loses his family.
Yes. I'm actually planning on writing a story about, like, the aftermath of the Wolfenstein games and the return to Stardew Valley, and it's a very sad story. It basically ends with the Arbiter holding Penny, or Mary, saying, "I promise I will find you again." And he does find her again, because if you remember, Mary was in Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. But their daughter, Dawn, got written out of time. Now, I haven't figured out a good explanation for that yet. Okay, we're still in the vicinity for this. So let's see if clearing these Imperials will get those, Also, because I didn't think through the timeline or character relationships, the second Arbiter canonically cheats on Mary.
Whoa, with Rini?
Yes, with Rini.
No. Was this before or after Stardew Valley got erased?
Technically before.
Oh. Does Mary ever find out?
Yes. Right as the timeline is collapsing, the Arbiter basically tells Mary, you know, I have something I need to tell you. And that's when he tells her about Rini.
The Arbiter falls to the Dragon Lady.
Yes. And then the second Arbiter actually dies of old age in in Mineral Town.
Oh.
Mary, he spends the entirety of his lifespan alongside Mary there, and their son Dalen grows up and takes over the farm.
So this is before or after you regenerate to your third incarnation?
Basically before.
Has there been an incarnation of the Doctor that actually died of old age?
The closest there was the seventh Doctor, who was sort of in a retirement phase of his life by the time the events of the TV movie take place. but he gets shot by a gang in the middle of a gang war when he lands in San Francisco, I believe, during the TV movie.
Yeah, which is kind of odd because the movie was actually filmed in Toronto.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a version of the script where it was going to take place in New York, which makes the ending line from the Eighth Doctor really funny. Because I don't know if you know this, it's set on New Year's Eve of 2000, and the Doctor tells Lee, next year take a vacation, just not here. And we all know what happens in New York in 2001.
That was crazy considering the movie came out several years before 9/11.
Yeah. And in fact, because the Adventures of the Arbiter is set in a slightly different timeline, that's actually where that story took place in the Arbiter's universe. That story is more or less the same. That's the only detail that's different. Actually, no. There's no mention of the Doctor being half human in this timeline.
Oh, this thing's gonna end in like 9 minutes. So we could wait for it to end and then go in the top half of that area, or we can go in there and finish it, or we can do some other quests while this is playing. Because I think as long as this is here, we'll be able to fully explore this area.
All right, might as well. Hey, you know what I just realized? We've been at this for about 44 minutes since the resuming, and we still haven't had any issues.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it looks like everything's going smooth on our end. Unless you, actually, I could make my phone move slow. Let's see. Let me check one thing real quick. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. We're fine. It just slowed down on my end, that was all. You know what's crazy, Seth? We're gonna be approaching a world where Nintendo and Sony will be the only console manufacturers.
Nintendo and who?
Sony.
Oh, yeah.
Because honestly, with Microsoft recent decisions, it does look like they're basically leaving the console market altogether. And with them gone, it's basically Nintendo v Sony at that point.
We could end up seeing Sony being the only one if Nintendo keeps making stupid decisions.
Well, if anything, well, here's the thing. Nintendo's actually doing really good with the Switch 2. Like, they've been reporting positive sales numbers for months now. And I don't see Nintendo dropping, because, like, unlike Sony, Nintendo has games on their consoles.
I really hope Sony doesn't end up leaving the console market because they have no exclusive games and can't justify their existence. If only because Nintendo would get really fucking complacent if that happened.
Well, I would argue Sony's been getting complacent ever since Xbox's recent struggles. Like,
well, right. Sony has been complacent for a long time, but I'm talking about Nintendo getting complacent.
I know, yeah, but I'm saying, like, with Nintendo rising up as a legitimate competitor, you know, I think Sony's probably going to try to step up their game. Because here's the thing, what's happening right now is kind of the inverse of what happened during the Wii era. Because I know you're aware of this, Seth, but part of the reason the PS2 sold as well as it did was actually because of the Wii. Because what developers would do around that era, well, one, the PS3 wasn't doing as well, but two, what developers would do is they'll make a game for the Wii, you know, they have their cheeky motion controls, but then they port, because it was system with the PS2, they would port the games to PS2 and just swap out the motion controls button inputs. And as a result, basically the PS2 gained support well after the PS3 did. That's why it lasted as long as it did. And what's happening right now is because so many developers are still making games for PS4, they're actually the opposite where they make it for PS4 and then they port it to the Switch 2. Or the Switch depending on the platform. But mainly Switch 2 because it has the horsepower to run PS4 level games, and because of that, that's going to make it more competitive with the PS5 because essentially they're getting the same third-party support from major developers.
Interesting. We still haven't found those fucking records or whatever we're looking for.
Let's take down that walker and then we'll be on this
Okay, that guy didn't have anything.
Nice to
Identification
meet you.
tags.
I'm Garlic.
What, you found something?
Nothing pertaining to the mission.
I'm gonna walk over to the thing where our computer crashes. Nah, I'm kidding. Where are you? It's where you're at. I'll probably run a bit better where you're going.
I'm in an area with huts and maybe some crates. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll find these what we're looking for in these crates. Holy shit! These guys are wrecking my world.
I got you covered, dude. Ah, there we go. Ah, now it's running a lot better. Dude, it was getting kind of laggy over there. There were so many players.
Weird. I wonder what all the players are doing here on Hoth.
The imps are back! Fend them off!
No! I will not fend off the imps.
My force.
If we wait up long enough, it'll just end and we can start area freely.
And I just got pants. Huh.
Uh-oh, looks like it went black again.
Not really my style. Now maybe these crates have what we're looking for. That one looks to be glowing.
Yo, did you hear?
Did I hear what?
The stream's gone black.
Oh, it has? It hasn't on my end. Oh, but it is buffering. Shit. Yep, nope, there it is. Oh, nope, we're back.
I have the volume up just in case.
Does it? Is it missing sound or?
Well, I'm not seeing anything right now, so try one thing. Oh no, I see a stream. Okay, let me hop in and.
Oh, hold up.
Okay, I see the visuals, but I don't hear anything.
Okay, fuck. I hope the footage doesn't get corrupted again. Oh, hold the phone.
What?
I found one!
Where?
It's in this data pad right here.
Oh, okay. Ah, 1 out of 3. Awesome. How many do you have?
1 out of 3.
Okay, cool. So we gotta check the pads on the floor then.
Take that!
Alright, let me tab out and... Oh no, it looks like we're good? I don't know.
Stream went black on my end.
Yeah, I see it too. Okay, I'm gonna record the rest of this while we do this, but I'm not gonna do it live.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, how about we go for another like 10-15 minutes, then we can wrap it.
Yeah.
Cool, alright then. Alright. Let me
And
know
then
when
in the
you're
morning, I'm gonna contact the guys at the technician place, just because this is fucking ridiculous. I need to be able to stream.
Yeah, how long has this been going on for?
About, it's been this entire week essentially.
Really? Right before Halloween, who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Let's talk later. Feels like we ought to be saving the galaxy right now.
Oh, with the thing reset.
That is so funny. Alright, just one more and we'll be done.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, wait, there's one more right here. Hold up.
Sweet.
Now I gotta go back to that guy. Alright then, perfect. We just need to head back to, the lieutenant. We'll be all set. And we just walk past this part, head to the thing, and we're out of here.
Yep.
Ah, finally, that stupid thing is over.
Yeah, that was needlessly annoying.
I really don't like those quests.
I like side quests in this game, but they should have given us a bit more direction with that.
Well, my issue was just the Vanguard mission being overlapping with the side quests. That was really annoying.
It didn't even matter in the end, though, because they put them in these tiny boxes that are, like, the size of my thumbnail.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Mr. Arbiter, sir, we head back to the base. Where are you going?
Whoops, I overshot it.
How do you overshot? The door's right over here. One thing I see to talk to is literally right there in the corner. Alright.
Our clearance permits, you found them.
It was the least I could do.
Thank you. I thought we'd never escape this wasteland. We must prepare for departure. Soon the sun of Sheely will warm our faces again. Alright.
I was about to say, why was that like a force option there?
We could make them pay us for it.
Oh, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's do this one.
You made it. Welcome back. With the long-range sensors working again, it's starting to look like we might pull through this after all. You've done us a huge service. The soldiers you rescued came back singing your praises. Those men owe you their lives. Thank you.
A few more men and an early warning system aren't going to save this base from the Empire.
Sir, a distress flare was just fired from the power relay.
That relay's the only reason we still have shields and heat. If the Tals defending it are being overrun.
Orders, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
There's no need to panic. I can answer the distress signal.
Thank you. I don't know what we'd do if you weren't here. Please, go to the relay. If you can't hold off the Empire, send up a flare. We'll try to evacuate as much of the base as we can.
Cool.
Alrighty. Oh, I think it's a repeatable quest.
Yeah.
It is, yep.
Looks like
Wait,
I've
there's
got
something
mail.
over here.
A second chance. My fellow Jedi, after my fall to the dark side on Quesh, I once again find myself training on Tython to learn the ways of the Jedi, as you instructed. The Masters here accept and understand what I did. They do not condone it, but neither do they condemn it. They have taught me that guilt and remorse will only cause me to falter yet again. Only through peace can I find the truth of what I must seek. I walk a long, difficult path, but I welcome the journey, and I thank you for setting me on it. May the Force be with you, Sahar. Cool. Let me sell the shit I don't need.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Okay, these are actually better pants, so I'm gonna keep those and equip them. And those are better armlets.
Take a look at the stock. What can I get you?
There we go.
Appreciate your business.
Now, we've been running for about 2 hours, haven't we?
About. Before we go, there's some quests we can accept. There's some stuff over here, so let's check this out real quick and then we can go. Weird. I could have sworn there was something for you here. Oh, yeah, I think it's outside. That's why. My bad. Oh, this is outside the base. That's why. Okay. So you know what? How about we just wrap it up here?
Alright, I would say we would find somebody to raid, but we're not live right now. Man, that's